Yo, 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 what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video on this channel for me today from CcSpeedUk. So, back for more open lobbies once again, at Miami this time. It's been a while since I did Miami in open lobbies on this, on F123. So yeah, I haven't done this track in a long time, since the game came out. I haven't been on it that much, around Miami, same as like the other tracks or something like that. At turn 1, got hit from behind by someone, but I'm not sure who it was. And then got tangled at turn 2 and 3. And I don't know what happened. I don't know what's just happened there, but luckily I managed to keep my car forwards and managed to didn't get spun around and all that. Yeah, so I haven't done Miami that much on this game. I'm not sure what the other tracks are, like Baku and something like that, and the other circuits I can't remember which one it was. It might be Portimao, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, there's some tracks I haven't been on it that much, like this one and the other ones and all that. It's just I'm just not enjoying it a little bit. It's just very difficult sometimes to drive on, or maybe I'm not keen on it that much. I just normally go onto like good circuits, like classic tracks, and also good favourite tracks to drive on. As I come towards the back straight, I managed to get into P5 from this tangled from the other two. Got too close there, but luckily I was very lucky there, so I was quite surprised for that. So at the end of the first lap, the Alfa Romeo went in a little bit too deep. But he still managed to get a good exit though. But I'm sorry about the sunset once again. It happens a few occasions, so I do apologise for that. But it's sometimes the host doesn't know what they're doing with the weather, so I'd rather have it afternoon or night time. That's what I prefer. So instead of sunset or I don't mind cloudy, but cloudy's okay. But sunset is kind of worse. So if you're racing either a 5-lap race or a 25-cent race or something like that. Yeah, I'm just trying to follow this Alfa Romeo, just trying to get closer and save my battery a bit more. I'm getting him in the tow though, so he's using a little bit more battery than I am, so I'm just trying to save my battery as much as I can, or EOS what it's called, so we can try and catch the first three and all that. Well, they do gain they had about 3-4 seconds ahead of us, so just need to try and do all that. I keep making mistakes in this race. I'm just struggling a little bit on this track, so around Miami. Yeah, so sometimes I do make mistakes. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I have really good drives. Sometimes I don't. So this one is where I'm not driving well on this one. So yeah, so I'm losing over a second now from the Alfa Romeo. He set the fastest lap of the race, so I've done a 30.7 on that lap. DOS is enabled, so this is where I'll be struggling the most. I'm doing the best I can to get to the end and try not to get penalties, because penalties will make it worse if you have track limits or a contact or a legal overtake. Luckily there's no legal overtakes in this one. I do get it on few occasions, but sometimes it feels in a weird way, but I don't know why the game does do that. It makes no sense sometimes. Yeah, and also sometimes the crossplay is still a tiny bit of nagging, but at least my connection's not too bad every time I do this. So at least my game doesn't crash out or lost connection or something like that. So that's a good thing for me. So at least my connection's not too bad. So compared to my old one and all that. So I did swap it around, and it turns out my game hasn't crashed or lost connection since day one, really. So it's been working well since. So I was quite happy with that. So thank God I changed it a few months ago. It was about over 5 months ago where we changed it. Where I changed the Wi-Fi and all that. So in this race, I managed to survive one guy behind me who's very close, but I managed to get out of this DRS zone, so I'm not worried about it. As I'm going past the end of lap 3, I managed to get into P4, Managed to do a personal best, a 30.2. Not into the 29s, but yeah, so I'm definitely not at my best in this race. So the best I can do now is 4th, really. So the guy in P2 has a 2-second penalty because of track limits, I think. If I get it right, or is it? I'm not sure. It's contact and all that. Yeah, so it's going to be tough to gain 2 seconds on him. So yeah, I'm losing time to the leaders. So the leaders are on there in the DOS zone right now. Well, it kind of halfway down the straight right now where I am at the moment. So I'm not that. These are about at the corner right now where I'm on the halfway down the straight on the mini map there on the bottom left. So yeah, so I'm just trying to get to the end, see what happens. Yeah, so 4th is better than last. So, well, it's not a podium. Not that I'm not going to get a podium, but at least the 3rd guy makes a mistake or something. So, or if he has a penalty, I might have a chance for a podium, maybe. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, I'll just. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, this is might be. I'm not sure it's my worst drives yet. So far in this game, I can't remember last time this was worse than 4th. I can't remember no than 4th. I think I did one in. I don't know. Sure. I think my niece was like 4th or 5th every time I do open lobbies. So, or sometimes lower than that, but I can't remember which race it was. I had to go back and check all my fit notes and see which one's worse. So I made about over 50 fit notes now in online racing on this game. So I'm just doing this for fun and have a good time and just race for fun. I'm not here for like to ruin their day or something. I'm just trying to have fun with open lobbies. Just have a bit of fun and see what I do from there. I mean, sometimes it's very difficult for myself, like if I'm running out of ideas or maybe doing the same thing over and over again like this. I'm just doing this for fun, so I'm just here to enjoy myself and have a good time, have fun. Doesn't matter where you finish. I'm just here to enjoy myself a little bit. So yeah, so coming towards the last lap now, I definitely finished P4 on the road, but the guy has a 4-second penalty, so I'm only half a tenth off from P2, so chance for a podium maybe, but it turns out ain't gonna happen, so ain't gonna work, so looks like I'm gonna finish P4 on the road, so only 4 tenths off from the podium, so it's not actually that bad. After all this chaos on that one, a little bit tangled, and also managed to drive okay at the end. I was a little bit struggling in this one compared to the other tracks like Baku and yeah, I can't remember the other tracks I'm not good at. Like Miami was not. I mean, I haven't done Miami in a while, so it's good to do Miami once again. So it's not one of my best tracks to drive on. So yeah, so I'm not sure it's good for racing, but I'm not sure it's good in real life as well. But I don't know. I have to wait and see when it gets to in real life in 2024 season, when the season began and all that. So we're off to race 2 at Brazil once again. So I don't know why Brazil is kind of a chosen one. So it is a good track to drive on. I'm not complaining about it. It's good for racing. I'm not complaining about it. And yeah, so it's bits of like Spa, Silverstone, one of those tracks where they have good racing on. So, and also Brazil is kind of one of the best tracks to drive on, really. Same like Spa, Silverstone, Isuka, and of course Monza as well in Italy. Suga's in Japan, in case you don't know what that is. It's one of the best tracks. One of the best tracks to drive on. Same like Spa. Spa is a legendary track, and Silverstone is a classic track, and it also is my home circuit as well. I really enjoyed some of the tracks like that, including Brazil as well, and I can't remember the other tracks are not too bad on. Bahrain's not too bad for racing. Kind of not one of my favourites, but and then I managed to do well in races. Like, maybe it's something to do with the... I think I managed to do really well and try to stay out of trouble, really, and that's what I did. This one, this race was really good. I was struggling against the first two, but I managed to stay in their DRS zone for the first 2 laps. So I'm about only a second behind them, but they're using EOS, just trying to battle for the lead and all that. But I'm trying to stay with them because they're battling right now. So I decided just follow them and save my EOS a bit more and all that. I'm less than a second now. Every time I get to this bit here, this is where I was kind of a bit annoyed with the nagging, so I don't know what's going on here, but with that. But I'm out of the second already, but I managed to get back into their second right now, using a bit of EOS, just trying to get into their DRS. Luckily, I'm under a second now, by the time I get to the end of lap 2. And this is where the fun starts, really, because we've got this AlphaTauri right behind me who's very quick, and I managed to get into their DRS zone, and he's in the DRS as well, so this is kind of a 4-way battle for the lead on this. This is where the fun starts, really, on that 3. So it's come towards turn 4, they're going side by side. That gives me a chance to catch up slightly a bit, only about a tenth there. So what I'm doing is just following the first 2, trying to stay back as far as I can, because I don't want to get too close to them. But they're going side by side still for about 3 laps. He lost a moment there, but lucky he saved it. As I come towards this corner, this guy decided to go for the inside. I don't know what he was trying to do, trying to take me out or something, but luckily he didn't take me out, so I would have been annoyed with that. So I come towards the back straight, onto the main straight now, at the end of that 3. Well, I've got DRS on this straight, using it now, so he can pull me along a little bit. Assuming EOS a bit more, just in case. And then they're going side by side again. So I decided got DRS on this straight, so I decided to use EOS if I need to. Well, got DRS on this straight. So I decided save my EOS a bit more. Just taking my time through here. Going side by side again at turn 4. So this is a 4-way battle for the lead now at this stage. So kind of stuck in the middle, so I don't know where to go from here. As I come towards this bit, the AlphaTauri decided to go for the dive bomb right here. I was like trying to give him space. Lucky got me space there. So I had to back out of that, and then I lost P3 from there. So I was kind of confused a little bit, but it's what it is really. So you have to you have to fend a bit more. But I wasn't trying to fend more because I will just lose time. And then I'm kind of in the back foot once again onto the final lap of the race. So I've still got DOS though, so I managed to get more speed down the straight. I managed to get a purple last sector, so I am definitely in this fight though. Luckily, the P2 guys got a 2-second penalty, so I might be on the podium at this stage, if it stays like this. I'm not that close at turn 4, but I don't really know what's going on with the nagging, but I hope I'm not sure they're going to fix it, but maybe they just can't be bothered to fix it and all that. But it's what it is really. It's what EAs and co-masters do. They just don't fix it anyway. They only fix it what we don't need. They do fix a few things, but what we do need, but some that what we ask for. So yeah, so this is a last lap now, and I'm just trying to get closer, but I just can't get any closer because they're going too quick. Well, I'm kind of P3 at this stage because of the guy has a 2-second penalty. I'm using all my battery here, but I should have used it a bit more, but well, I played it safe anyway. And then I got DOS though, but I managed to finish P3 on the road, but it was a nice 4-way battle, but I managed to get a podium though, so it's not one of my best, maybe not one of my best podiums, but I'll take P3 anyway, so it's not too bad at all and all that. So yeah, so that was from me today, so make sure you like this guide to your channel. I appreciate it a lot, that gives support and all that. So yeah, so that's for me today, so I hope you guys have a nice day, enjoy your weekend. Have a nice week as well. I meant to say, from me today. Thanks for the support and all that. So yeah, so hope you guys have a nice day. Enjoy your day, and see you later.